said repeatedly that he could have gotten the hostages out without giving anything in exchange. What do you say to that? What do you say to President Trump now, former president?
Why didn't he do it when he was president?
Sir, what did you...
Now, it's time for Stuck in the Middle radio show with Alan Edwards.
So Donald Trump was so ticked off about this prisoner exchange, and I love it. And he was ticked off because it makes Biden look good, because Biden has been working on this for months along with other countries, which is a whole different story. Had Donald Trump been in office, his America First agenda, this would have never happened, because Donald Trump doesn't want to work with other countries. He wants nothing else to do with the allies of the world. So had he been in office, this deal couldn't have happened. But mainly the reason why Donald Trump is ticked off is because this was an issue, as a big issue, a part of his campaign. He had promised that on day one, he was going to get those prisoners released because he has a great relationship with Putin. Yeah, I bet you do.
The reporter for the Wall Street Journal who is being held by Russia will be released almost immediately after the election, but definitely before I assume office. He will be home. He will be safe. Vladimir Putin, president of Russia, will do that for me, and I don't believe he'll do it for anyone else.
So it was kind of a double whammy for him, and he was just livid that this all happened. So he was on Truth Social. Of course, that's where he does all his whining at 2 o'clock in the morning, eating Big Macs. And he posted, "So when are they going to release the details of the prisoner swap with Russia? How many people do we get versus them? Are we also paying them cash? Are they giving us cash?" Please withdraw that second question because the answer is no. Are we releasing murderers, killers, and thugs? Just curious because we never make good deals at anything, but especially hostage swaps. Our negotiators are always an embarrassment to us. I got back many hostages and gave none of the opposite countries nothing. And never any cash. To do so is a bad precedent for the future. That's the way it should be, or this situation will get worse and worse. They're always extorting the United States of America. They're calling the trade complex. That's so nobody can figure out how bad it is. He sure knows how to make something that is a winning situation for the United States and turn it into a total disaster unless he somehow is involved in it, which I haven't seen too many things like this where he was involved in it and it wasn't a disaster. But it basically crashed in his face. So he has another thing that he lost, something that he was campaigning on that he can't say anymore because they're now back home, and Biden, with his hard work and the administration, they took care of it. So we can mark that off as another plus for the Democrats, and that includes Kamala Harris running, his whole Biden is too old campaign, and all the other crap he was doing to attack Biden. That's all gone. And one thing I love too is that Go Brandon. For those of you that don't know, look it up. Go Brandon, they've been using that for years. That's gone. So they can't say that anymore. So they're going to have to come up with something else. Just one after another, it gets smacked in their face. All their insults they do, all the attacks on Biden. It's just a new day. And this is just another example that he keeps talking about something and how he would make America great and blah, 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 what he's going to do. It always comes back right in his face. And we just move forward to Election Day.
You strut around like you own the place, but baby, you can't keep up with the pace. Moving in the wrong direction, all lost in your own reflection. Was hurt when you're so wrong. Ooh yeah, yeah. Live the life like a misguided song. You're tripping over what you thought was true. Now you got the blues. Oh baby, you do.